coming in.
Right.
I mean, this thing is now over land, so we can really kind of sense it more and figure out what's going to happen. And we have more and more data. Now, that doesn't mean things can't change, because they do. We get new information in and things can move around a little bit. But what I've noticed the change from yesterday is this thing's coming in just a little quicker. Maybe a couple, 3 hours, but it does mean late Saturday night we're going to be seeing some snow coming in here. There's going to be some mixing. That's going to be likely near the coast. And heaviest snow looks like it'll be inland. Winds going to get strong. Toward the Cape, we could see 40, 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts as this storm works its way through. So what's happening right now? Nothing. But we need cold air. And where's the cold air coming from? Well, this storm over the Great Lakes is going to go offshore and pull in some cold air. Friday morning, wind chills are in the single digits. It's going to feel cold out there. Now, we have cold air in place. All we need is a moisture maker, and that's out in California right now. But this has got to work its way all the way across the country. And a little jog one way or the other, and it can make a big change in what's going to happen with the forecast. So we're going to keep an eye on that track, because that's going to really be determining exactly how much snow we get out of the whole thing. But here's a rough idea. See how it lifts its way northward? There's the rain. Snow line is right behind it, and there's a little area of mix in between the two. This is Saturday night, about 10 o'clock. Now, I think the heaviest snow looks like it will be early Sunday morning. And then as we head towards Sunday afternoon, it's kind of backing off a little bit. And by the time we get to Sunday night, 11 o'clock, it's over with. By Monday morning, there is no snow to talk about, just some cold air following it. But let me give you an hour-by-hour breakdown of what's going to happen. This is Saturday night around 9. See how the snow is out here? This is just kind of light stuff that's kind of floating around. But watch the colors. As they get darker, you know, that indicates where the snow is getting heavier. So after midnight, we're going to start to see some heavier snows out in the western part of the state. I think for Boston and areas in the eastern part of the state, the morning, Sunday morning, is when we'll see our biggest crush of snow coming through. And then as the day goes on, see how that moves off? So by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we're kind of winding things down. But it does mean your Sunday is pretty much devoted to all snow, except toward the Cape and the islands, where we're going to get some mix going on. But once this storm goes by, it pulls in cold air, and that's when you may actually change over to snow and get most of your snow. So by 8 o'clock at night, down to pretty much light snow. After midnight, it's gone. As I mentioned, Sunday morning, it's all out of here. Well, as far as the snow totals are concerned, it's going to be determined on how much cold air we get. So I think the snow is going to be steadiest and heaviest out here. As you get closer to the coast, the totals will come down. And I've been showing you these computer models the last couple of days, and we've watched together to see how they're kind of converging on a similar solution. And I just got a new one in on the U.S. model. The U.S. GFS model is now indicating very close to what the European model is doing. I still think they're both tapping into the fact that the ocean is just really warm, and that's going to put a little more mix at the coast. So I'm really kind of leaning this direction right now. Lesser amounts at the coast and the Cape, but as you move inland, that's where the snow is going to stack up. A heavier snow as you look off to the north and west, where we'll have enough cold air in place and the moisture as well. As I mentioned, those winds are going to ramp up. Not so much on Saturday, but on Sunday morning, they really start to howl, and Sunday afternoon, they're strong as well. They will stay strong and go to the north late into the storm, and that's when the winds will taper off as we head towards Sunday night. Now, obviously, with a nor'easter coming in like this, you're concerned about the coast. I'm not overly concerned, because the tide I'll be watching Sunday morning really isn't coinciding with the peak of this storm, and it's also astronomically a little bit lower as well. So for tomorrow, cloudy skies, a few sprinkles, and then unleash the cold air for Friday. It'll stay cold on Saturday, and we'll see some late night snow moving in here Saturday night. Sunday, an impact weather day with the snow and rain toward the coast, and then clearing and windy and cold on Monday. But look what happens after that. Tuesday, it's warming up, and by Wednesday, we may be staring at rain and 50 degrees again. Ups and downs of this winter certainly are going to be with the storm as well.